What's up guys, it's me Prince Dynamic and I welcome you to another Photoshop tutorial. So what we're doing today is a very simple one. I'm going to be teaching you how you can create color swatches and as well as how you can create a color gradient. So basically, let's just skip the big talks. What I'm trying to say is I'm going to teach you how you can create swatches, how you can create swatches in Photoshop, and also most importantly, I'm going to be teaching you how you can create a gradient from a particular color. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to show you how you can create the gradient. So I'm going to select two colors. I'm going to work with something like this. I think this color is cool, so let me go ahead and select the ellipse tool. Just going to draw this. Yes, then I'm going to take out the stroke, so I'm just going to duplicate it and I'm going to change the color to something around let's see, something around this color. No, I don't want to use the same color, so something around this color, just as an example. So let's assume that these are the colors that we'll be working with. See, here's how you'd go about it. So the first thing you should do is go ahead and duplicate. So in order to create the color gradient, I use a method that I call, I don't know what it is called, but I call it the ratio method. So what I do is I just use like a higher ratio, right? Okay, a percentage. Okay, I use percentage. Right? Okay, so this one's a percentage. I'm just going to show you that I don't want to do so much stuff. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this into 5. So we have one. Let's say 1. We have 2. We have 3. We have 4. And we have 5. So I'm going to do the same for this as well. We have 1. We have 2. We have 3. We have 4. And we have 5. Alright, so let's work with this one first. Let me go ahead and put this 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't know how many that is. So let me go ahead and put that. I don't know if I did the right thing. Okay, this one is also left out. Yeah. So let me run them in. So I've grouped them. I can go ahead and edit as seal. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same. I'm going to put all of these two as well. And I'm going to say red. Let's see red, for instance. So let's go for the red. Let me bring the red up. Since this is the one up, let me bring it up. Okay, so for the red, let me hide the theme now. So for the red, let me centralize it. So for you to create the gradient, what I call ratio is I just give them a kind of certain percentage. Okay, so I do 100, 80, I do 100, I do 80%, I do 50%, I do 25, and I do something around 5. So just find a way of dividing it basically. So sometimes I do 100, I do 85, I do 55, I do 25, and I do 0. So I'm just going to do 1. So these are figures. These are what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 1. I'm going to do 100%. I'm going to be 80%. I'm going to do 50%. I'm going to do 35%. And I'm going to do 1%. So let me bring that out for you properly so you can see. So this is what I'm going to work with. This is what I'm going to work with. So let's zoom in. So the first one, this one is already 100. That's the opacity. The opacity is 100 already. So I'm just going to go to the next one. I'm going to change the opacity to 80. Go to the next one. Change the opacity to 50. Go over to the next one, change the opacity to 75. Go to the next one, change the opacity to 11. Okay, or we can just do yeah, works fine. Let's see. Okay, so let's just take this one out. So we're going to work with this 4. So we're going to work with 100, 80, 50, or it should be, I think it's the differences is just 10. The difference is just 10. So if we have 80, we should have 60. We should have 40. We should have 20. Yes. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me go ahead and duplicate this. Yes. So I'm gonna make this 20. Just go ahead and readjust 20, then have 40. We also have 16. So just whatever ratio works for you. We have 80 and we have 100. So this is it. So we're going to do the same for the other color as well. We don't need this, so let me take this one out. We don't need this, so let's do the same for this color as well. So zoom in. This one should be 100. This one will be 80. This one will be 80. This one will be 16. This one will be 40. This one will be 20. So, yep. So this is it. Let us just try to align it. Let's align it alongside this one. Yeah. So basically, I'm just trying to ensure that it is aligned. Yeah. So let me go ahead and select it. It is aligned. So what I want to do next, the next thing I want to do is we already created the color palette, but it is not perfect yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and rasterize this layer as well, because I would like to work on something, so I need to rasterize it. So let's go ahead and rasterize the layers. So I'm going to convert everything, select everything. I'm going to rasterize layer. So I've rasterized the layer. I'm going to do the same for this ones as well. Select all, go ahead, right click and rasterize layer. So now that I have done that, I can now bring them out one after the other. Let me select all, and I'm just going to space them. Yep. So having done that, I'm just going to go ahead and space them out one after the other. Just ensure that they are not overlapping on each other again. So now I can go ahead and select all and group with it. It is currently grouped anyways. So let's do the same for this. Let's bring it out. Let's bring it out. Yep. So you can see that we've created a color gradient from this. So the next thing we want to do now is we are now going to convert this color gradient to swatches. So if you go over to the right panel, in case you don't find it, you only need to go over to Windows and you need to toggle it here. So it says swatches. You can see it, swatches. I've taken it off and go over to Windows and use swatches. So where is it? Yeah, so you find it. So the first thing I always want to do is I'll just go ahead and create a new folder under the swatch panel. I create a new folder, so I can say the name of the brand. Let's say testing brand. All right. So now that I have this toggle, what I do is I just go ahead and select each of those colors. So for the red, I'm going to use my color picker, sample the color. You can see this is the color code. Okay, I'm just going to come over here and use this plus button to add it. You can see. So I'm going to add the color code. That is 1. That's been added. So I'm going to do the same, go over. You can see we have a new color code now. I'm going to select that. I'm going to do the same, add it. So I'll do the same again, copy the color code, add it. It's the third one. This is the fourth one. So I'm just going to do the same process over and over again. You can see that we're having different color codes because we already rasterized, so we're having different color codes. So we're going to use that to name it. So yeah, let's do the same for the teal as well. For the teal as well. Yeah. Copy again. Add. Copy again. Add. Copy again. Add. And the last one, did the same, and add as well. So guys, you can see that we've already created color palettes. We've already created it and added it to our swatch. So you can see testing brand. Once I open the testing brand, I have all of the colors. So if I go ahead and delete all of this, for instance, I delete this and maybe I'm working on something and let's say text. So tests, for instance, I don't know what that means. So tests. So once I'm working on any project now, for instance, I'm working with text, I can just go over and give it this color. I can give it this color, give it this color just by selecting what the particular color on this was. So you can see how it makes it easier for you. So if I'm working with a rectangle, working with all of these colors, I can always over and pick when I'm working for brands, when I'm designing for the particular brand. So that will be all, guys. If you love this, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up for this video. Don't forget to share and drop a comment if you have any. I'm also going to leave a link so you can always reach out to me via my social media platforms. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this tutorial, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Peace out.